Hello and welcome back to Chulip. You'll notice I'm in a different location. You didn't miss anything, I just saved and wandered around aimlessly for a little bit trying to figure out what I was going to do. But I figured out what I'm going to do. So I'm going to head over to the park, and we are going to deal with Jam Track. Jam Track is annoying, to say the least. There technically are a couple hints in here, but to do Jam Track, you have to know the order of the train line that runs through Japan. Through the bullet train, I believe. It's not listed in here, it's just a real life thing that you just gotta know. Luckily, I do know the order. In fact, I think I know it off the top of my head. Let's see if I can do it without looking it up. You'll notice there are train stations around here. Jam Track is over the station Kobe. After Kobe, you gotta go to Nagoya. So after Kobe is Osaka. Where's Osaka? Shin Yokohama. Shin Osaka. Alright, so we go Kobe, Osaka, Kyoto, Nagoya, Shin Yokohama, and Tokyo. That should be the order. While I'm over here, I won't be checking the trash cans excessively. I'm just gonna check the first one I see. Dead cicada. I'm fairly certain we have what we need there. There's a bench. Bench. Take a break. If you sit here during varying times during the day, different things will happen. It's lunchtime. I wish I could have a pork chop lunchbox. I wonder what it tastes like. Chuck daydreamed about pork chops. And his heart was healed. He had such a lovely daydream. That will change depending on the time of day. We will be coming back here later because there is actually a big secret that has to do with this bench. But that's not for right now. Right now, we wander around in circles killing some time until Jam Track shows up. That is one thing about this game that I'm not crazy about, is there's just a lot of waiting. I've heard this game described as a game that does not respect your time, and that is very true. When we have more health, I'll show off what happens if you go on the slide and the equipment and stuff. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, there he is. Alright. Alright, you'll notice he just said Kobe. He's gonna follow you. Is it this one? Good. I'll explain this in a second. Okay, that was a little tough. I need to concentrate. But basically, he will follow you around. He'll say the name of the station that you step on. He does not just need to step on the stations, only you need to step on it. You need to go to those stations in the order that a real-life train would visit them in real life. You just need to know that, unfortunately. Still haven't gotten the other music. Alright. Baba! There he goes. I think he gives you quite a bit of money. Relatively, anyway. Yeah, 180. That's pretty good. Alright, there is another resident to kiss here, but he comes out at 4 o'clock, and I would like to be at the fortune teller at 4 o'clock. Because he gives you a hint for another resident that I would like to kiss this episode. Alright. We should have plenty of time. Yeah, we'll definitely make it in time. There's another resident that we missed over in the empty lot. We'll have to get him later. Unfortunately, a lot of the times, because of the 24-hour schedule, there are going to be residents that you have to miss. You can only get one of them during the day. So Mr. Apollo comes out here at 12 or 12:30, somewhere around. Oh, there he is. Whoops. All right, well, he's still out, but we have already missed him. He goes up and comes back down, and after that, he will not Viva. So it is too late for him, and that happens a bit, conflicting schedules. Alright, killing 2 hours. You can only ever get 1 potato from Batayan's garden, which is just as well. We don't want to steal all his food. Doom, 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 doom. I do love the barbershop music in this game. This game's soundtrack is very unique. I've heard it compared to the Katamari soundtrack, which is not inaccurate. The OST is fairly rare and I believe is very expensive. I know if you want to buy Chulip, the last time I checked, it was like $120. I think it's gone up since then. This is an emulated copy, but I do own a legal copy of the game. It is on the PlayStation Network for $10. So I have bought this game. I do own it. Alright, it's almost 4. Now you do want to have some health when you want to do this, because he can hurt you. And while we're paused here, I want to take a look at the graffiti on the background. You can see there's Batayan drew what I have to assume is supposed to be an advertisement for him because he's a musician. I can see Yamada back there. There's Suzuki, who's been crossed out, presumably by Yamada. I can't read those yellow letters, unfortunately. I can try and look it up, but it's very unclear. And then you can see in the back, you've got the little chicken war with the anti-grilled chicken and the pro-grilled chicken. All right, hey you. You there, hold on. The symbol on his head means fortune, because he's a fortune teller. What do you want? Maybe true, maybe not. Let me see your life and fortune. Your daily horoscope says? Very bad. He will hurt you for that. Ugh. Not good. If you don't want to get hurt, you should technically say ignore, but I want to hear what he says. Which means what? You might find a water... Ah, this is good. You might find a water hazard. When you take a bath, splash on right, splash on left. Splash on right, splash on left. Relax and stay in the tub until your eyes open wide. If you do so, you'll be fine. Anyway, life has ups and downs. Be cautious. Alright, I wanted to get that hint. And I was going to walk back and forth until I got it. But because I don't need to do that anymore, I actually might try and go catch Linda at the Lover's Tree for level 3. Which means I'm going to have to eat her other heart chocolate, which is a little unfortunate. But we got it for free, so not a big deal. Can I make it? Oh, it's going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. I don't know if you have to be there exactly at 5 or if it's between the hours of 5 and 6. Oh, we made it. All right. Let's eat that heart chocolate. And let's go get our heart broken once again by the love of our life. Here we go. Oop. And this should tell me definitively if it's once per level up, like you level up once and then you can only do it while you're that level, or if it's cumulative. If she calls us a hard worker, then it's cumulative, and I don't have to worry about skipping levels. Here she comes. Hey, pompous boy. Okay, so it's not cumulative. You are here again. Do you like this place too? I love this place. But come here when I'm not here. She clearly does not want to share her happy place. Well, goodbye. Why do we like this girl again? Alright. Let's go find something else to do. Alright, my goal now is to go to the turtle bath and to get a few things accomplished. I don't know if I'll have time to do all of it, but I will try. Turtle bath opens at 6. But if you go in a little bit beforehand, you should get a little behind-the-scenes glimpse of how this place is run. Oh, either they opened a little bit early or I had the time wrong. 200 seat per person. Do you want to take a bath? Yes, we do. Okay, so they open a little bit before 6. This is Leo. We have not met him yet. We'll meet him later. If you talk to him before you get his kiss, he hurts you, which is why I'm trying to get his kiss early. Alright, time to take a bath correctly. Now, if you remember what the fortune teller says, splash right, splash left, and this is mimicking what you really do have to do at a Japanese bathhouse. You do need to wash yourself before you get into the bath, because it's a communal bath. Splash right. splash left. I could see this being very frustrating if you didn't happen to walk past the fortune teller at the right time and get this hint. Relax. Don't know how you're supposed to know what that means, but maybe we'll find out together. Get in the bath. Wait until your eyes open. This music is great, by the way. Alright, coming out. Feel great? If done correctly, then we will get a reward. If done incorrectly, we'll get hurt. Oh my. Yeah, we were good. Here he comes. Good. Pretty good. Smell good. Pure and clean. You are clean, Chuck. I am now clean enough to give a kiss, everyone. And there's the other music. There's Leo Clear. We're just not going to talk about how that would be a little bit different if that happened in real life. This is Long Life Town. The rules are different here. Grr, fantastic. Now you and I are good friends. Let's share lunch together when you have time. It's my treat to the tea house. Alright, what time is it? Oh, we have plenty of time. Now, if you try to walk out of here normally without your clothes, Leo will yell at you, as he should. But if you sneak, you can get out. And you need to do this for someone who lives around here. This is different in the Japanese version. In the Japanese version, he does not wear the black underwear, and yes, he is anatomically correct. They changed that for the English version. Another difference is, with one exception, underground residents will not come out, and you cannot kiss them when you don't have your clothes on in the American version. In the Japanese version, you could. I guess they changed it in the American version because they figured it wasn't appropriate. But let's take a peek under here. See who lives in Leo's house. It's a turtle. Yet another anthropomorphic animal. Turtle Boy's life. Age 23, hobby, figure drawing. The saying of the day is, I love to draw the town's night view. Neon signs, show windows, and those lights at construction sites. But I love to draw people more. My hobby is figure drawing, aka drawing naked people, which is why we're here. So yeah, now we have to kill some time. Fun fact, if you try to open this with no clothes on, ouch, Chuck's foot, you get hurt. Cute little attention to detail there. This game really likes to hurt you. It's actually kind of a shame because it discourages exploration. The world is not friendly, and a lot of the times if you just poke around at various things, you will get hurt, and sometimes you will just die. Like, if you had looked at the playground equipment without reading that sign, you would have just died, just out of the blue. And there's no warning for that unless you read that sign. There's no warning for this. There's stuff later in other areas that there's no warning for. And I wish that it wasn't so easy to get yourself hurt or even accidentally killed just trying to explore the world. Because it's a really wonderful world that the devs have created here. And it's just a little bit too dangerous to go poking around without knowing what you're doing. Alright, it's almost time for Turtle Boy. You really don't want to be sitting when you're trying to kiss somebody because it takes time to stand up. So I'm just gonna... Here we go. Here he is. Now Turtle Boy is going to flash. When he stops flashing, there's a 50% chance that he'll Viva. Nope. Sorry, I'm concentrating. Got him. There is a chance that he just won't Viva for the night, and you'll have to try again tomorrow. It's very frustrating when that happens, especially when I've paid money to be able to take my clothes off to get him. But there's Turtle Boy. Very cute little guy. Alright, and unfortunately that is the only resident that we can kiss with our clothes off like this, so we can't get Dr. Phil right now because there's something else we need to do while we're... Oh, 1,000. Okay, so he gives the most money. There's something else we have to do while we are undressed. If you remember correctly, we looked at the board. Keep clothes on was one of the laws of Long Life Town. And technically we're sequence breaking a little bit. We don't know that we have to do this yet, but I don't want to waste more money and more time. So we are going to eventually need 3 crime stamps. We'll figure out why later. But, yeah, this is the part where we kill time for however many hours. Actually, if it lets me into the train station, I can go read a comic. Because the policeman comes back. He goes to sleep at 4, and then he wakes up again at 7. So if I can go kill 6 hours, then that should be perfect timing to go get in trouble. We're a pompous boy. We think we're above the law. Nothing can Oh, you can't use your inventory like this. Ah, never mind. That would have been too easy, I suppose. Alright, so I do have to go back and kill time. That is 7 hours that I won't make you guys sit through. So I'm just going to end things here. And at the beginning of the next episode, we're going to get ourselves in some trouble. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again in the next episode. Goodbye!